Hi guys, and welcome to Farming Simulator 22. Yet again on No Man's Land. So this is the episode where we are in a hurry. As you can see, and as you might know from the last episode, we bought that insanely expensive fertilizer, so we are down to minus 198 credits due to the farm taking, I think, 255 credits during the day, and we have skipped to September. But the sorghum is ready, so we'll start. Oh yeah, unfold. I always forget that. So we'll start by harvesting the sorghum, and we will store this as for the chicken feed, or for the chickens. Oh, this seemed to yield like a lot. So yeah, and we will have to do the baling, as I said in the previous episode, the baling of the hay bales. That's a quite big job. First we need to windrow them all together to some swath, so it won't take that long. So the baling won't take that long, and then we need to plant barley in this field, maybe in this episode or the next one, I don't know yet. Let's just have a look at this calendar. Yeah, if possible we need to cultivate this field and plant barley in this and the other field, or barley and wheat. I haven't really decided on that yet. I know I said in the last episode that I would try to focus on getting a bigger tractor, but if possible also a plow, because I think maybe these two fields are too small, I don't know. So maybe we will do them as one field, and not including this hill we're driving on just now, but I haven't really decided on that yet. Just lower the cam angle a little bit. So yeah, this will just go to the silo, and we will store it for the chicken feed. We do have 2 pallets of lettuce we can sell, and I think we have some eggs, but I don't know how many yet. We'll just have a look. And we'll have to look at the used equipment sale, or vehicle sale as well, to see if there's anything. But I mean, we don't have any credits, so we will have a look, but I don't hope. This is the time where I do not hope there's like a very good alternative, because I don't want to lend money. Actually, let's just make that a rule that I cannot lend any money or borrow any money in this game. We can lease, but again, we don't have any credits at all. I don't think you can lease from the used equipment sale, to be honest. I think you have to lease new items only. But yeah. And wow, we only did like what, 1.5 headland by now, and we are 77% full already. I think I underestimated the sorghum quite a bit when it's fertilized and stuff like that, because this seems to yield like a lot. But again, you don't get any straw from sorghum as well, because you don't actually cut the entire crop. You only cut off the, what's it called, the kernel, I think you call it. You know, the top of the plant. We just go and stop here. %91% for 2 headlands. That is pretty decent. But I think we're good for chicken feed by now. hold it all. I think maybe we have to go unload. I'm not sure. Oh, I think it will hold just the exact amount. I hope so, at least. I think it's almost, what, like 6k of sorghum? I mean, that's very, very good for this tiny field. And for our size of farm. It will hold it all, but only just. There we go. Last tiny bit. I think that's close to 6k. Oh, we need to fertilize the canola field as well while we're here. We might as well do that. And we need to spray off the weeds, so as I said, it's quite a busy day today. I mean, the fertilization and the weed killing is not a very big job, but the baling and windrowing is. But yeah, we need... What, this unload? Oh, stuck there. We need to kill the weed in this, and yeah, as you can see, it's only fertilized by 50%. So we might as well do that just now. I'll take the tractor. First, let's kill the weed and then fertilize it afterwards. There we go. Oh, and we can check the used equipment sale. So 5.7k sorghum. That's pretty decent. And the used equipment sale. Oh, this is nice. That's actually a very good deal. But I mean, it's still 41,000, and we have minus 198. Oh, we need to water the, I think, the greenhouse as well to put water in. I did install a mod where the greenhouses needed, or they need seed and fertilizer as well. I think we will swap that at some point when we can afford it. So we'll sell the other greenhouse and then use the greenhouse that needs some kind of fertilization. I think you can do both manure and solid fertilizer, but for now we have to use this one because it's still 10 grand for the, or 9 grand for the greenhouse. So, but we'll swap the greenhouse at some point and use the other one because it's not more profitable. I think it is, but it produces it faster and it needs some more inputs than just water. I think that's a nice addition to actually have some sort of manure and all. Let's just fill this up. I think it's a nice addition to have some more than just water. That it actually needs seeds as well. Oh, that got light. Very light. We need to fuel the tractor as well. Very soon going to run out. We might take the lettuce and sell it just to have some income or some credits. But we'll take the tractor and go sell the lettuce and refuel this one, just to make sure we have enough credits to actually survive. weeds. Now the fertilization. We won't do anything about that field, it's just fertilized now. Until we actually start to plant it. Now to get that insanely expensive fertilizer that we bought in the previous episode. Have to use it well. Otherwise it's just a waste. Well, it's not a waste, but I mean, it was extremely expensive. This is quite hard to see where I've been. Now 2 tractors would actually be a good thing, because then we could just set the other one off cultivating, or we could set this one off cultivating and bale with the other, but we only have 1 tractor. So let's get the windrow and start making them hay swath. Then we lower. Oh, that's right. This doesn't have any speed limit. I forgot. So this job actually might be way faster than first anticipated. Has a weird hitbox though, since the outer wheel doesn't actually count. I mean, I have installed another American type of windrow. We might swap to that when we have the cash for it. Not that this is not good at all, but it's kind of annoying to play with no speed limiter at all. I don't really like that. No. Because this will just go as fast as the tractor will. I know you can do that in real life, but you wouldn't. I think it would just jump around, not doing anything or as it's supposed to. We have to do the letters now, because we are running very low on fuel. I don't know when the tractor will actually stop, so we'll just take the trailer, do the letters, and refuel the tractor. Oh. So yeah, I'll pack up the letters and I'll go to the store, sell the letters, and refuel the tractor, and come back. Here we are. I don't know if this swath is actually too wide for our baler, but we'll find out very soon. And yeah, as you can see, we sold the lettuce and refueled the tractor. The lettuce was just around 2.6k, and the refueling was 150-ish, I think. So now we're good to go for, I don't know, we have 9.5 hours on the tractor. So yet another almost 10 hours.
I saw a light when you passed me by. The reason why I shine, you're the reason why. I thought I caught your eyes, the love is blind. I thought I saw you smile. I saw a light when you passed me by. The reason why I shine, you're the reason why. I thought I caught your eyes, the love is blind. I thought I saw you smile.
It was a quite big job, this, even though we have no speed limiter, but I set it to 22 kilometers per hour. I don't think we're going to do the baling in this episode. Now we just do the swath, because I really want to do the cultivating of the two fields so they are ready to seed as well. So we'll just do the baling on a later stage on the next episode, and then just call this for now. And we need to do the tiny bit the other end of the field as well, with the windrowing. So yeah, we'll wait with the baling, and we'll prepare the two other fields. Or I mean the last field we cultivate, and we might start drilling them as well with barley and wheat. So there we go. That's the folded in. It's manual, by the way, this, so you cannot just press V. Won't do anything. And I just noticed I missed a bit of the sorghum just there. Oh, yet another pallet of lettuce. So we'll park this one up. We don't do the baling, as I said. We'll just do cultivate one of the fields and seed the other. Hopefully seed both of them, because I can see that I'm running out of time in this episode. There we go. Put it down. Let me just check if we can have front weights on this one. Need to repair it as well. Front loader. No. So we can't have any front weights on that. That would have been nice though. So yeah, I'll take the cultivator and cultivate the sorghum field. And hopefully we can seed the other one. Otherwise we just seed and bale in the next episode. But I think it's doable. Oh, and yeah, I did say that we would increase the economy at some point, but I actually think I won't do that. Because it's way harder to actually get a good amount of profit in this game by now. I mean, at some point we might, but we are still like 12 episodes in, and it's not that we haven't progressed at all, but we're still doing like tiny equipment. And I want some of the production lines up and running as well. I mean, we could do field stones and do our own lime. That's a very nice feature. And then, because then we don't need to buy it and stuff like that, and then the field stone would actually have a purpose. I mean, you can sell them as well, but they are worth next to nothing. Then I'd rather produce our own lime from them. And I have installed some other factories I'm about to test as well. To see if they're any good. I mean, some of the factories you can produce noodles and all sorts of things, so it's almost double the amount of the base game materials you can use. I want to get some of those going as well as some of the base game ones. I think the factories in this in FS22 is a very, very, very nice feature, to be honest. So yeah, I'll just get going with this, and I'll time-lapse it. I'll just do, I think, one more headland. I have some turning space down here. I think we have to, at some point, cut some of these trees as well. Just for the camera angles. Because they kind of annoy me, so I think they will annoy you as well. Because I have to move the camera constantly around them. But yeah, as I said, I'll do this headland and then do the up and down lines, and then we'll seed the other field with. I think we do barley on that one. No, let's do wheat. I think we did barley last time, so let's do wheat on that field and barley on this one. Definitely use a wider cultivator, but that requires a bigger tractor as well. Unless you use those, what do you call them? Shallow harrows, I think they're called. You know, where you just loosen the topsoil. Then I think the weeds in this game grow a lot faster, or 2 times if you only use a shallow, right? I don't know. I'm not sure. But I mean, we have to work with what we have. It's not much we can do about it, especially not now. I'm looking forward to sell some of those eggs, though. And to get some more chickens. We have to bear in mind that the chickens will... I know I said the feed, we're good for now, but we only have like 60 chickens, or we not like, but we only have 60 chickens, and they will reproduce until 360. As far as I know, you need to sell the old one as well. You can see some sort of production rate where when they reach a certain age, they will start laying fewer eggs, and none at some point. But I haven't done chickens yet in this game, so I'm not 100% sure about that. But yeah, as I was trying to say, that the feed for now is very good, but we will also get like 300 more chickens than what we have now, so of course the feed will deplete way faster than it is right now. I think like the first couple of 2 or 3 years we will be good with the chicken feed we can produce, but at some point we might have to do some more, or at least just stock up on it from now on and until we get bigger fields and stuff like that. I do think I will at some point plow these 2 smaller fields together. This is a decent size, the other one is just a bit too small. So we might as well do 1 bigger field here, or at least increase. I don't know if I should include the hill on that one, because at some point we will get some tractors that can actually pull equipment up that hill, but for now we don't. We only have this small one. Oh wow, I'm not very good at getting this today. So, cultivation almost done. I will get the cedar and build the small field. Just missing the headlands now. I think we soon need to repair this as well. I don't know what state it is in. We can go to the workshop and see. I think we can afford it. The repairable in this game doesn't seem to be that bad. I mean, it's... I don't know if it's unfair, but it's quite low. So we'll just do the headlands here, and then go to the shop and repair this, and maybe the tractor. don't know if the tractor level of maintenance, you know, like the seeders tend to lower the working speed and stuff. I don't know if the tractor does the same. I'm sorry about that. I don't know if the tractor does the same. I know the seeder, like for example, if you got a header from a combine, the combine is actually a sort of smart thing. If you don't keep them repaired, the header will only decrease the speed it works with, but the combine itself will actually decrease the yield. So if you're harvesting with a very broken combine, you'll get less yield from if it's fully maintained or restored or whatever you want to call it. There we go. That's the weed in this field. I like the seed consumption though. Fairly low. I think it's a bit too low, but for this sort of game, it's actually really nice that we don't have to buy the seeds all the time. We just park this one. Oh, no, I forgot. Wow. The memory. Let's see if it needs repaired. Both of them. But yeah, as I said, the combine you have to sort of keep at above 80. And the condition is actually very good. 20, that's okay. Oof. 1,959? Oh, 51? No. We're not doing that right now. Cedar is okay. But the tractor, that's way too expensive. So yeah, guys, that's all I have for you in this episode. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next. Bye for now.